Hey guys, Draco Wolfthorn here. If you haven't guessed by the picture of this video so far, it's not actually on my computer. It's actually my DS. I am currently playing Pokemon Fire Red version. I borrowed it from Yurt, and there was not much done on it, so I started over. Currently, I'm not very far in the game. I just kind of started it. Currently, I have, of course, the cute and adorable Charmander that evolves into Charmeleon and evolves into Charizard. As you guys know, that is my favorite Pokemon. I'm sorry about that, I couldn't help myself. And then I kind of went with the theme, because I was watching Pokemon Origins. I kind of went with the theme, and I caught myself a Rattata. I don't know why I said it that way, that was weird. That kind of creeped me out there. And then also going with the theme, caught a Caterpie. Which will get leveled up into a Metapod, and then into Butterfree. And then I went and caught myself a Weedle at the same time. Cute little Weedle. Those were two Pokemon I was hoping to get at the same time, so that way I could have them both at the same time. And then the last Pokemon I caught, I have so far 5 Pokemon. I'm pathetic right now. I feel sorry for myself. Is P-Buddy, I called him. Because I didn't want to nickname any of my Pokemon, and then it kind of sort of happened on this one. So I was like, crap. Because I know, like, in Pokemon Blue version for Game Boy Color, if you go to nickname a character and then you press OK without nicknaming it, then it would just be blank. And then I know, and like also, if you nickname him Pidgey, then as his third stage, he would be known as Pidgey instead of Pidgeot. I've known those 3 things. But, and yeah, I'm playing on, Jesus. Mine does not have a very good thing, but I'm playing on my just DS Lite. It's the, Game Boy Advance, I believe it is. I never had a Game Boy Advance. I always had the Game Boy Color, and then I went straight from that to DS. I never got the luxury of actually buying games when I was a kid. I always had to get them from, like, either, like, thrift stores or, like, garage sales. Which is where I got my Game Boy Color. I got it in a garage sale. Only paid $10 for it. Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Gold, and Pokemon Crystal, Mrs. Pac-Man, Frogger. There was a couple other games. And it also came with, the bag thing, which I did put tape over the Game Boy Color thing, because, when you're a kid, walk around with, a thing that says Game Boy Color on it, and even today, because I use that for my DS's right now, it works. I put both my DS's in there. Well, actually, one's not mine. This one is Yurt's. He doesn't really play it anymore, so I borrowed it so that way I could, because I still play on my Pokemon Black and White version. So I'll sit and trade Pokemon and catch Pokemon. Currently on Pokemon White, I have every legendary up to date on that game except for Jirachi. And then in Pokemon White 2, I think it is. I have every legendary basically from there, except for Jirachi 2. The reason being is because Jirachi is kind of a biatch. I was gonna say something else, but kind of censored myself when I said that. Oh, I love the way Tyranitar is sitting in that like that. That's cool. Wish they would do that more. I don't remember what game that is. Maybe that's in this. I don't know. No, because Tyranitar isn't Generation 1. Yeah, that must be a different game then. Yeah. Anyway, mumbling to myself. But yeah, what is this about? Well, that would be interesting. You got Deoxys Defense, Normal, Attack, Lugia, Moltres, Zapdos. Where's Articuno? I don't currently see Articuno on here. Celebi, Suicune, Raikou, Raikou, Entei. I don't know why I always do that. Ho-Oh. Looks like Mew down here. Oh, sorry about the coughing. Yeah, I don't think that's right. It says secret place in Fire Red where you can get these. Yeah, I doubt it. It'd be more likely Mew and 3 legendary birds and maybe no, I don't remember. God damn. Oh man. I've been away from Pokemon too long. It's so sad when I can't even remember. I think 3 Pokemon I would take from this box is Tyranitar, Charmander, and probably Mewtwo. Actually, no, I'm not going to count any legendaries, even the unknown. So then Lapras. So I got Water, Ice, a Fire, which will evolve into a Fire Flying, and a Dark Ground. Oh. Because I've always liked Tyranitar because it was kind of like the closest to a T-Rex, and I've always liked dinosaurs. I've always liked Charmander, and Lapras has always been kind of a classic for me. I think out of this box, I would take Aggron. Oh, of course. Gardevoir. And I haven't fully gotten used to using a Shedinja, so I'm not, I've still been working with mine. It's currently at like level 50 or something, because I just finally transferred him onto my Pokemon Black or White, and then I moved him on to number 2. Because I currently went and got Diamond because I was sick of not having it fully completed. And then on this list, I would take Sceptile, Typhlosion, and I'm not including legendaries. Oh, and Charizard. I didn't even see him down there. So Charizard, Typhlosion, Sceptile. Those would be my 3. That's sad. I didn't pick any waters. I picked 2 fires and a grass. That's not really... Okay, I guess picking out of these legendaries. Well, of course, Rayquaza, Mewtwo, and it's kind of a toss-up between Mew, Latias or Latios. They're kind of tied, so if I picked one, it would kind of have to be just to flip the coin. And no, not Deoxys. Mine's kind of suck, and I've got like a shit ton of them, and they have really high stats too. And they've got KO moves, so it's weird that they don't rock as much as I thought they would. So I guess it would be Mewtwo, Rayquaza, well, maybe Kyogre. I'm not sure. It's kind of tie between, all these 3 or 4, I mean. Oh, of course, this person's got the best team ever. Charizard, Pidgeot, Nidoking or Queen. Okay, if you guys pronounce it Nidoqueen and Nidoking, I'm sorry, but I was always raised with Nido, and it made more sense. And I've always heard it in the shows. So, if you guys pronounce it Nido, I'm sorry. But it's how I was always raised that it was told or was said. And I mean, my cousin Toby, he hell, he was into it before it was even on TV. So, it was kind of one of the things, Oh, that'd be cool. I would love my room to be like this. Charmander up on my top bunk. Eevee right there. They're playing Game Boy Advance, so they must be playing Pokemon. And then they got Bulbasaur here getting them drinks. I just got that television thingy-majigger. He's got a regular Pokeball. Shit. Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and it looks like a Safari Ball. And he's got 2 sets of badges. They look very similar, so they might be just, one for each of them. It looks like dentures right there. Oh, sorry. Looks like dentures right there at the tip of my finger. And it looks like the item finder thing. Pokeflute, Amber Fossil, Helix Fossil, yeah, and then, oh god, it's kind of cold, it's kind of, oh, I found my favorite item. I love using these for, like, when I have a team and my Pokemon is, that I just caught is kind of weaker than the others. Ooh, been looking for this picture for a while now. I'll save this picture. Save picture. It's gonna take a while. No, I don't want it in my Destiny folder. Yeah, you're gonna see how much shit I truly have. Oh. Have a Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, I should be able to add. These were the pictures I was using. Those were the pictures I was using for my top 10s. Huh, that's different. I think if I had to have like 3 Pokemon out of this room, that are actually real Pokemon and not stuffed animals. There's, Trico. Shit, I can't think of it. Skitty, Sableye, Shuppet over here, Flygon, Plusle and Minun, whatever you guys call them. I never really cared for these 2 very much. It was always like the Pokemon that you had to have both of them out at the same time. It was like a double battle Pokemon. But anyway, 3 Pokemon I would have is Flygon, Trico, most likely Shuppet. because that's a ghost type Pokemon, and I do like ghost types. Oh, now that would be cool. Or cool. Can't talk. What is this about? Oh, how to get fly. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can get fly currently. I mean, I was training my Charmander pretty good. Currently, he has 3 levels to go, and then he'll evolve into Charmeleon. And I kind of want to do that before I go into my first gym. That way I'll be kind of ahead. Okay, guys, I got 3 questions for you. First one off is, which one did you guys always choose in your original game? Did you choose Bulbasaur, the grass type? Well, grass poison. Charmander, the fire. Almost said flying. Or Squirtle, the water type. And then second question is, which did you choose? Chikorita? Not Torchic. Cyndaquil. I don't know why I was thinking Torchic. Or Totodile. I almost forget the names. And this one, Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup. Which one did you guys choose? I'll show you guys the ones I chose. This is kind of, oh, that's a different picture. But oh well. Of course, you guys know I picked this one. I always picked this one. This one was always my second. You know, twice in a row. It was like, this one I actually picked a grass type. That was like the first one that I ever picked a grass type, I think. Here, let me look up real quick. Pokemon. All generation starters. That's... Okay, I like that one. Oh, it's too small. I don't think you guys can see that quite. I'm trying to find a picture that's... Yeah. Okay. So, first question was, which one did you guys always start out with? You know, I always picked that one. And then the second one was, which one did you always pick with? Mine was that one. Which one did you guys always pick with? I always went that one. And then, again, grass. I always noticed that I picked fire, fire, grass, grass, water, water. I'm still trying to figure out why that happened. That I always liked the fire types in the first 2 generations, then the grass types, and then the water types. See, really, I didn't really care for any 3 of these. Sorry for any of you guys that love these 3. But, I should make top 10 Pokemon I hate the most next. This one, I didn't really care for it because mainly its legs. It just really looked too tiny for how fast it is. And not to mention, it loses its arms and legs when it evolves in its 3rd stage. That just really seems like a handicap. That's like... Basically, that's the equivalent to you having arms and legs, and then your arms and legs getting cut off. That's what I always thought of it. This one, I didn't like its stage 2. That's the same with this one. I hated stage 2. Stage 1's is, but its 3rd stage I like. This one, I don't really care for its second and third stage. I love its first stage. It's a cute little fox. And if you guys don't know, so far my mascot is a little fox. I got another little fox up there. It's not really mine, but oh well. And then